Hey everyone, how are we all doing? Hope we're all good. Sorry I haven't been out doing investigations, but obviously the car's been off the road. But now hopefully it's all fixed and sorted, and once it's got MOT back on it, I will be back out doing investigations. So hope you're all good, hope you're all well. A big hello to all our new members who have joined. Hope you've enjoyed the group, and please feel free to share any stories, experience, pictures, videos that you have to do with paranormal. Um, you know, please feel free to share it if you would like to. Um, Obviously, one thing I did want to say today was that just recently I've had a couple of letters of complaints from a particular cemetery that I've been investigating, because they found that they're very distraught and very upset because I'm constantly getting names in the videos and I'm saying people's names. Obviously, I don't say as a mark of respect, we do not say the full name. Um, and I just want your views today, guys, on what do you think is appropriate when filming in cemeteries or graveyards. Now, this particular cemetery I was going to, and I love going there, they were all very friendly, all very kind. The spirits knew me, they trusted me, and we had a good relationship between me and the spirits that were there. But unfortunately, I've had numerous complaints now from them, this particular village cemetery, because they're getting very distraught because on all my videos I've got names in headstones, and like I say, I mention the names. Now, as a mark of respect, Rugby Ghost Hunters will not, and we do our utmost, not to film anywhere with the headstones in view. If they are, we always like to have our back to them, so not only you don't see the names, but we don't see the names. But there are times when we cannot do this and we have to set up near headstones. And if I get names in, then it's just pure coincidental. We haven't deliberately done it, and we don't deliberately do it, should I say? Um, and so yeah, I just want your views, guys, on cemeteries and graveyards, and if we do a investigation in a particular churchyard where you've got loved ones buried yourself there, or you've got family members, whether they be distant or close, whichever, if you feel that we are being disrespectful and you don't want us to film there, we will still film there, but we won't be anywhere near the area of where your loved ones are buried or ashes interred. So that's one thing I wanted to say today. Now, another thing is, obviously, this has upset me a lot, and it's made me very disheartened about doing these investigations in cemeteries and churchyards. And I don't know about your views on it, guys, but my views is that if you do not want to know where loved ones are, or you don't want people to go and have a look round cemeteries and everything else like that, then do you think it's a good idea that you should be buried, or your loved one should be buried in a private graveyard, cemetery, however you want to call it? The reason why a graveyard is different to a cemetery is because a graveyard is within a church, where a cemetery is a burial ground. It's obviously been allowed to bury bodies. So this particular cemetery, I've had numerous complaints from them. They've requested I take the videos down, but I've never had any letters from any of the families there that have turned around and said, you know, it's really disgraceful, it's really disrespectful, and it's very upsetting for you to be filming there. We want to film different locations, we want to go to different areas, and I've done a lot of research, and we will be going. Hopefully in the summer we will be going down to Edgware Road, just outside of London, to do an investigation and visit the grave of the late Amy Winehouse. Another one is a military prison that we will be hopefully going to investigate. And yeah, so if any of you guys have got any thoughts or views on it, please comment, please let me know, whether you DM me, PM me, or comment in the group. I need to know, do you think it's wrong what we're doing? Because this has got to me, and this has upset me a lot, and I'm now thinking of coming away from the group and leaving it up to Paul and Richard. So will I do investigations? Yes, of course I will. I'm not going anywhere, and I want to do investigations, and I will continue to do investigations. But if there's any cemeteries that you don't want us to go to, or you know that they could get arsy about it, then please let us know, because I don't want to stop doing investigations, and I know Paul won't stop doing investigations, and we enjoy doing this for you guys to watch. You know, we're probably not the best paranormal group out there, but we do our best to, so to speak, entertain you. You know, what you see is real. You know, it's nothing that we've set up or anything. If we do hear noises or if we see something, you know, it is generally paranormal. It's not because we've set it up or anything like that. But my main catch up today was about cemeteries and graveyards. Now, Rugby Ghost Hunters, we are not disrespectful. You know, we try and be as polite and respectful as much as we can, and you know, we don't show headstones, but there are times when we've got no option to. But obviously when Richard does the editing, we will try and take the name out or blur it or whatever. Now, I don't say the full name of the person, but I like to say the first name. And like I say, this one particular cemetery, which was my favourite cemetery, it's a village cemetery, and basically they just didn't like it. They don't like it, and they've told me to take the videos down from my YouTube channel, which I will not be doing. Why should I take them down? You know, it's only the particular parish that has spoken to me. None of the families have written to me to say it is really disrespectful what you're doing. So I just need your views and thoughts on it, guys, really. You know, maybe you can come up with an idea of a way we can work around it, where I can still do investigations in cemeteries, but obviously not have headstones. And I don't know whether you agree with me on this, but if you do have a loved one who's deceased or passed away or is buried in a ground that you don't want people to see, then why wouldn't it be better to have got them in a private burial ground so no one can see where they are? Which I think, just my personal myself, this is not having a go at anyone, but my personal self, I think that's really selfish. But at the end of the day, that's your request, that's your wishes, and that's what you go along with. But this particular cemetery, they do not like it, so I will not be going back there. And I have told them that. I have said, under no circumstances, I think your absolute cemetery absolutely stinks, and the way you go around things. You know, if you don't want people to know where they are, then make it into a private burial ground. Now, rules and regulations with that, as it's a public cemetery and it's a public path and walkway, any cemeteries like that is absolutely fine and perfectly legal to walk through, take pictures, do videos. The only thing you cannot do is walk around and investigate cemeteries at night. I know we did the Halloween special, as I've mentioned before in my video, but we had permission to do that, and we were only in the church doorway. So that's one thing we don't do, is do investigations at night in the churchyard or cemetery. Sorry, I've got nuts in my teeth. But yeah, so I just want your opinions on it, guys. And do you agree with me? If you don't want anyone to know where your loved ones is, do you think it would be advisable to have them put in a private burial ground? Because like I say, it's got to me, it's peed me off, and it has upset me, and it's making me rethink about Rugby Ghost Hunters. But I'm not leaving, don't worry about that. I'm not leaving, I'm not going anywhere. You know, I'm still here, I'm still going to be doing investigations. You know, because at the end of the day, and excuse when I say this, but bollocks to them. You know, they're just pathetic, they're being stupid. And I have done a lot of research into investigations at cemeteries and churchyards, and under no circumstances have Rugby Ghost Hunters broke any rules or done any damage to headstones. And people who do, I think they're just absolutely disgusting, and it's absolutely horrible. Why would they do that? But yeah, so if you've got any views or any thoughts about this, please either comment in the video or drop me a PM or speak to Paul, or, you know, direct come to me. You know, just tell me as it is. You know, if you don't think I should do an investigation in a particular cemetery that's got someone's loved ones in, that they don't like it, then let me know, um, please, and we'll do our utmost to not film in that area or film around there or mention their names and everything. But yeah, it's just got to me a bit today about this particular cemetery. But anyway, hopefully I will catch up with you guys very soon, and next week I will be back out doing investigations. So yeah, it's all going to be good. And like I say, we've got new locations coming up, new investigations, and it will all be really interesting. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you're all well. Take care, stay safe, happy hunting, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Until then, take care, guys. Bye. Bye.